Okay, so I'm going to explain to you how to do the 11th and 12th grade checklist and how to get started on it here. On my website, when you come to the Coach Hertel website, if you go to Senior English, if you're on the main page, you have to go to Senior English, and then under Senior English, you go to Term C. And on Term C, if you scroll down to the calendar, on the calendar, what you'll find, on the calendar, what you will find as you scroll down to week 6. On week 6, there is the grade 11-12 checklist. Now this checklist is a checklist of all the requirements and whether you have met them or not. And so once you open that up, you will be able to see all of the requirements on there. It tells you what type of requirement you're meeting, for example, reading literature, and then under reading literature, if you click on these individual links, it will take you directly to the requirement that is about reading literature that you have to document whether you met or not. If you got an A on that assignment or that part of that assignment, you could select excellent. If you did a B, it would be good, a C would be average, and a D would be poor. And if you did not do that type of assignment, that would be a none. But any type of assignment that meets that standard, you would rate yourself on what you got on that assignment and then give some explanation of what the assignment was that met that standard. So for example, if you click on this one, it tells you that it says cite strong and thorough textual evidence to support analysis of what the text says explicitly, as well as inferences drawn from the text. So for example, when we're reading 1984 or a separate piece, that would be literature, and those we wrote essays about those. So any type of assignment like an essay where you used quotations, so you cited strong and thorough textual evidence to support analysis, that would be meeting that assignment. So you would go to the assignment, you would say what your grade level on that was, excellent, good, or average, or poor. Hopefully you did the assignment, so you wouldn't put none, you put that in there, and then you would document it by explaining what type of assignment you did there. Now, in order to type that in, you will not be able to type on this document when you first log into it. As a matter of fact, you will need to be signed into your BoyneCityRamblers.com account. As you can see, I am right here. And so what I have done is I've set up a window where I'm not signed in to show you that process of how you will need to do that. And so I'm already to the page where I need to be. I'm going to click on the link. And as I click on the link, you'll see that it's telling me that I need to log in. I'm going to deny this access here real quick. And then you're going to see that I'm going to need to sign in. I'm going to need to sign in with my J. Hertel at BoyneCityRamblers.com email address, and then I'll put in the password. And sign in. Now that I've signed in, I can see that I have the document. Now, I am the owner of that document on my other account, but on this account, I'm not. So, well, what I was going to tell you is working for me, but I should have to share this document with myself to be able to use it. And so, what I'm going to want you to do once you've signed in is I'm going to want you right away to make a copy of the document. When you make a copy of the document, this is going to make it so that you're making your own version of the document and you're not using the same one that I've already created. You're going to change the copy of to whatever your name is. So you'll type in, for example, I'll put John Hertel and then maybe a dash there, and then leave the assignment is the CCSS ELA 1112 checklist. Leave that information there and click OK. Now I've created a new document and I can then edit that document. And so let's say on my 1984 essay, let's say I got an A on that assignment and I used strong textual evidence to do so. So I would type in here something like on my 1984 essay, I used quotations to support analysis of the novel. Okay, and really, even if you wanted to, if you have an example of the assignment that you used to meet the requirement, you could get a link of that Google Doc, for example, or Google presentation or YouTube video or whatever you use. If it's a linkable thing for evidence, you could link that document right there, and then go on to the next requirement, whether you know what grade you got on it, excellent, good, average, poor, or if you didn't do it at all, and then document it. And that's basically what you're going to do. You'll see on here that it's not just reading literature, it's also reading informational text. It's also writing arguments, writing informative explanatory pieces, writing narratives, and as you go down, it goes into other elements of distributing writing and language, speaking and listening, use of language in general, and that's it. And then if you have any summary information that you want to type in about your success or how you did on this, you can type that in. Thank you.